कह रहा है। सुन जरा सोनिए सुन जरा, सुन जरा सोनिए सुन जरा।
Hi Sudipto, I'm really so excited because I just saw in April you invited Sharmila Tagore ji, the legendary Sharmila Tagore, the legendary Mamta Shankar, to just kick off the 50th anniversary, the Golden Jubilee celebrations of Bay Area Prabashi, which is not just the oldest organization in Bay Area, but also the largest Bengali organization. And last time I was just literally blown away with the Kolkata corner you had in the pandal. You know, I had never seen that kind of pandal, that kind of experience. But now it's your Golden Jubilee, and I am sure you have something fresh, something new to bring for everybody on the table.
Definitely, Jasleen ji. I mean, first things first, we sincerely like to acknowledge that 50 years of our organization is an achievement in itself, and it basically tells that the amount of love and affection and the support we have received from the community. Prabashi has been a very, very democratic organization which has several leaders in the past, and I like to sincerely give my thanks to all the past leaders and volunteers and committee members who actually put their heart and soul into this organization to make it what it is today. And the possibilities are enormous. We have a bunch of thriving people, very successful professionals. They like to actually take it forward, and they like to actually do things differently, in the sense that even though it started out as a cultural organization, we do actually a lot of philanthropy as well. One of the big reasons Sharmila ji and Mamta ji came here to do, and you know that Sharmila ji is from a royal family, and she had a lot of fan following, and she doesn't do many such things. But the main reason why she was very attracted towards us, and we should be actually saying thanks to our advisory council and the board as well, that our work is not really limited within the Bay Area. So we are actually doing a lot of work in Bengal. We tried doing, some work during the pandemic time as well, which actually made a positive impact.
You're talking about Project Breathe?
I'm talking about Project Breathe, but now also with the 50th year, we did actually kick off a couple of other philanthropic projects. So putting all together, and our work is kind of kicking off in the education. Like last year, we had Amartya Sen also came and talking to us. We did massive amount of philanthropic donation and funding for Amartya Sen's organization in Bengal, which is Bratati. So all together, what makes Bay Area Prabashi is basically all the foundations and the pillars, which is broader than any other foundations which have been running in the Bay Area today. So we continue to get that momentum, and we are looking forward to a blasting Durga Puja 2023 and our Golden Jubilee Durga Puja and annual fall festival coming in October 20 to 22nd.
Hello everyone, preparations are on full swing because Durga Puja is around the corner. October 20th, 21st and 22nd of 2023 will mark magnificent and grand Durga Puja celebrations by Bay Area Prabashi, a wonderful non-profit organization that has benefited not just Bengalis of Bay Area but back in India, a lot of needy people in West Bengal and India. And this year, they are celebrating it in a really very beautiful way because it is the 50th anniversary of Bay Area Prabashi. So first of all, big congratulations to all the volunteers here who are putting in their very hard work and team spirit to bring up a magnificent pandal which is the basis for Durga Puja celebration. And I know Ma Durga Pratima will also be coming all the way from India, which will be very unique, special and divine. So I'll start with you, Ekta Banerjee. I know you have been going around and everyone is coordinating for a special pandal. I see a lot of woodwork going on and they all who are the IT folks, they now look like
carpenters.
Skilled carpenters. This is
That's
a
what we've become.
specialized carpentry. So tell us a little more about it.
Yeah, this is massive, as you can see. I would say this is the biggest Durga Puja pandal that we are working on in entire US. It's a huge 30 feet structure, 14 feet high. और ये देखने के लिए तो आपको शबो कॉलेज जाना पड़ेगा. बाकी देखने को नहीं मिलने वाला है वैसे. Everyone is putting in a lot of effort. And one thing I would like to add, this wouldn't be possible without this phenomenal team. You can see the inclusivity. IT वाले हैं, डॉक्टर्स हैं, इंजीनियर्स हैं, सब लोग हैं यहाँ पे. तो और सबसे हम काम करवा रहे हैं. वीकेंड्स भर आई थिंक 12-12 घंटे सब काम कर रहे हैं. फ्राइडे, सैटरडे, संडे. A lot of effort has gone in this, and it's going to be a masterpiece. So yeah, please come to Chabot College.
And I can see the smiling faces even after lot of work, like, laborers do in India, back in India in the sun. I don't know how the white collar people are doing it. It's all so divine and devotional. I know the spirit and I know the feeling behind it. But Sushmana Chatterjee, tell us a little more about your contribution.
Yes, so Ekta and I are mainly behind the design team, and we are working on the theme as well as what the color will be, what the detailing would be, as well as along with Chandanda and Divyansh, we have been saying how the structure should be built and what kind of support we would need for the design to go on. So that's been my contribution, and the rest was all teamwork.
Mm-hmm. Watch us on YoIndiaTV.
शर्मो हया के पर्दे गिरा के करनी है हमको खता. चांद सिफारिश करता हमारी, देता वो तुमको बता. You rock, Shaan.
है तूने मुझे पहचाना नहीं, जाना मैं कोई अनजाना नहीं. आशिक हूँ मैं तेरे नाम का, दीवाना हूँ मैं दीवाना नहीं. हे 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 जब से तेरे नैना मेरे नैनों से लागे रे. मंजिल नहीं है, जाना है कारवां, चलना अकेले है यहाँ. तन्हा दिल, तन्हा सफर, ढूंढे तुझे फिर क्यों नजर. तन्हा दिल.
Namaskar, we have Bitan Vishwas, who is the president of the wonderful non-profit Bay Area Prabashi, which has been working hard since past 50 years to bring unto you the best of the best in Bengali culture and help the social philanthropy and other causes for the people who are in need. So welcome to YoIndiaTV and tell us what's special in this Durga Puja.
Oh, this year is all about having special things. We have a grand mandap that's currently being worked on as you can see in the background. We have amazing delicious menu which is very authentic Bengali and something that area hasn't seen before, as well as we have a show that people will always remember from Bollywood, Shaan with a 17 people team, Bollywood fashion show, and over 100 volunteers that are actually involved in making this puja successful this year.
So I know like Shaan is coming up. He's a big name in Bollywood. He's a big name in Kolkata as well. All his songs are so melodious, so romantic. We've been dancing to his tunes from many years. From 90s through now, Shaan has made a mark in the music industry in India, and you have chosen him to be the main singer. The main cultural concert is Shantanu Mukherjee. So tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, it's a very interesting question, to be honest with you, but there are a few things that went into that thought process. One is definitely he's a Bengali, and this is, a Bengali organization celebrating its 50th year. Even though Bay Area Pravashi has got this pan-India appeal, and we tend to think like Calcutta is the biggest cosmopolitan when we grew up, and people from all religion, people from all different places used to be celebrating, and nowadays also they celebrate Durga Puja the way it should be actually celebrated, with the true spirit. But there's another factor that actually played a big part while we actually selected chosen Shaan. He was a very good friend of KK. And the whole community, and including us, was very heartbroken when we heard the news, KK's premature passing away. He had a lot to offer, a lot to give. Shaan is a big name, and he's coming here with a troupe of like 17 people, 2 sound engineers, and he has got the best of the sound engineers from India as well. He has been doing terrific things for last 2-3 years, but he had a special connection with KK, and our hope is going to be he's going to be talking about some of his experience with KK and some of his tunes. So those are the 2 main things: 50th year Bengali connection, and then the KK's premature passing away. We felt that Shaan is going to be a remarkable choice for our Golden Jubilee selection.
So he will also pay tribute to KK through his songs, and he'll talk about his experience, his connection, and what exactly is the day when you have this concert. I know the Durga Puja is in the weekend of October 20th, 20th, 21st, 22nd. I know the cultural lineup also. Bratati is there, then Shaan is there, and Srikanto. All 3 are famous names, famous personalities from Kolkata. So tell us a little more about the venue, the dates, the timings, and some details.
Yeah, so let's talk about Shaan, because you're in that context, right? Shaan's concert is going to be on Saturday, October 21st, and we'll be starting that at 7:30. There's going to be a little bit of introduction. And Shaan's concert is Shaan Se, so that's really the name. I think there were actually 2 choices when we talked about Shaan. One was Shandar, and the second was Shaan Se. We felt Shaan Se would be very, very elegant. And truly, this year's concert is going to be truly amazing. So that's happening on Saturday. We have another important thing that's happening on Saturday. Subarna Roy Chaudhury's fashion show. She's launching her own brand over here. That's happening at 6 p.m. in the evening, the same day the Shaan's concert is going to be at. But that's going to be completely complimentary. As you say, that our puja is always free for the community. Everybody can. We just charge very nominal amount of money for the professional concert, but anybody can come and enjoy. On 20th, the kickoff day, or Friday, we have Bratati Bandyopadhyay. She's a famous TV anchor and the personality, and she is going to be doing some recitation workshop. and she's going to be doing the recitation on stage. So her performance is going to be on 20th, and then on 22nd, which is going to be Sunday, Srikanto and Shubhamita, they will be doing the traditional and contemporary Bengali songs, with their musicians on stage around 7 p.m. in the evening. So that's going to be the grand finale of our 3 days mesmerizing event that we are all looking forward to.
Yeah, we all try to teach our kids the right way of speaking, and most eloquent speaking, the most wonderful poetry renditions can be indulged in through Bratati's elocution, through Bratati's poetry on October 20th, which is Friday.
So the auditorium is large enough, and Chabot has been a special place for Bay Area Pravasi. We have been doing events in Chabot for many years, and we are very fortunate to get back to the venue. It's our home ground, you can say that way, and a lot of fond memories. Lot of people actually have their kids growing up and maybe making friends on the playground, on the courtyard of Chabot. So I think we are very fortunate to going back to Chabot, and I think it's going to be wonderful for the people also. The parking is very reasonable, $3 a whole day. We'll be distributing the parking leads, the link ahead of time so that people can actually pre-book. You can actually enter your vehicle number, the license plate number, and you can actually have a spot ahead of time. It's just going to be so easy for people to get in and get out. It's Chabot, and it's going to be opening for the community and the crowd starting on Friday at 4 p.m. All the way on Sunday 11 p.m. is when we will be ending our 3-day Durga Puja.
And how can people purchase the tickets, pre-book their seats for the concerts for all the 3 days?
That's an excellent question. Pravasi.org homepage, and there are shortcuts for all 3 professional concerts. They can buy the tickets from our website itself, and at the same time they can choose their seats. We are very happy to announce that Bay Area Pravasi has done the in-house technology to do the seat selection. There is a huge investment that has gone in. We truly thank our partners as well. It doesn't really require Ticketmaster or Sulekha. It has an inbuilt way of doing the seat selection. So you're going to be able to choose your seats, pay for the concert tickets, all at the same time. But generally, the whole puja, the aarti, and then booths and the facilities are entirely free for the community. We encourage people to come. Sunday there is tradition of Sidur Khela, and the dhak. So everything that we can do, we have been doing as a Bengali Durga Puja tradition. It's all going to be available to the community for free.
बात ये चार पल का साथ ये.
Even in this fashion show which we are doing right now, it's about spring summer collection that we are doing with Prabhashi. So there you will see I have played mostly with forest colors, nature colors. My creation is more derived because it's spring summer. I thought nature is the best inspiration. So that's how I've incorporated. The fabric will be most of satin, crepe, handloom, cotton, chiffon, even silk.
Organza?
Organza is there, but very minimum because a lot of people are doing organza. So I thought, no, stop. Okay, let's not do it. So I've got various kind of fabric. So fabric is just not about like creating a sari. So when I create a sari, I first buy the fabric and I make the sari. So I don't buy the sari. So a lot of designers, what they do, they just pick up the sari and then they do the embellishment. They put borders and and then they sell it. So what I do, I buy fabric and I create the saree. That's how I go about it, because it gives me immense fun, even from childhood, to make something scratch out of nothing. So in this show, you will see something like that. You'll see jackets, trench coats, which are Indian textile, but in European cuts. You'll see dresses, which are kind of silk dresses, like mini frocks, with very puffy sleeves and with crochet lace, which is again old world, very, very vintage world style. So that's what I'm trying to create a different style so that people get it. Like, we should not always follow what designs are going on in the market. You just do whatever you think it. You have to put your foot down. Okay, this is what I want, and this is what people will wear. So I'm trying to do that. I don't know how much people will get it, but let me try at least.
Yeah, and that becomes the next trend setter.
Yeah.
So you're the trailblazer of the modern trend.
Yeah, see, I created some modern blouses, like urban blouses, with Victorian saris. So have you seen those Victorian big gowns those days? They have those with can and with a ring inside. So what I've done, I have created a sari. Once you drape it, it will look like a Victorian gown. Wow. So it's like a one drape sari. So you will see that. So I want to bring in that idea how a Victorian sari can be brought into the market. So this is what I'm working on right now.
That's super amazing. So mark your calendar for October 21st at Chabot College. This is Prabhasi's 50th anniversary celebrations, Golden Jubilee, and a grand Durga Puja with a huge pandal with 50,000 mirrors and a great theme, which is still a secret, but you need to join in and see this beautiful fashion parade by the designer Subarna herself.
Yeah, and thanks to Prabhashi for hosting the whole show and organizing everything, because it really means a lot. I'm a Bengali, so when Bengalis are all together having fun, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and sari is the signature dress for Durga Puja, and this parade, your fashion parade, is a part of Durga Puja. And as you mentioned, some Victorian blend mixed saris. I think that's a novel concept.
Yeah, many other things. It's got saris, jackets, dresses, then long skirts with jackets. So it's more of the French influence, and more of the British influence is what I'm trying to work on right now. Yeah.
Wow, sounds amazing. So Subarna Roy, you are a brand in yourself, The Subarna Roy, I know that's like a huge name these days, and we hear about it, and with all the Bollywood experience that you have, it sounds really amazing.
As a costume designer, my brand came later, but me as a costume designer, of course, people know me more because I've done many films, of course, with Amitabh Bachchan, with Sanjay Dutt, with so many people, with John, with Varun, with Jasleen, with Vidya, so many, So the thing is, working in Bollywood is so different than working into the fashion line. Bollywood is more of stress. It's creativity.
Prabhashi Decor rocks!
50th Golden Jubilee celebration, you can guess around the color scheme and the theme, but this year we'll be showcasing the lights in a very different way, like the way you see the pujas in Calcutta, and especially, the streets are enlightened. It's almost like New York Times Square. You're going to see the huge lights and all of that. And also the decoration is going to be very, very unique. We have a team of 20 plus volunteers. Night and day they are working. They're actually getting a lot of things, ordered online and getting things set up in their backyard. But I think the team actually has put together almost like 6 months of planning towards it, and it's going to be simply gorgeous. Nobody has seen decorations like the way we are going to be doing the decorations this year. And if I have to say something about the decoration, it's going to be Sanjay Leela Bansali's movie set, right? That's all I can actually say in very simplistic way.
So I have heard that the scale of the puja itself is very huge and the total budget is also like over 300K. We have never seen this kind of a budget for Durga Puja. So I'm pretty sure it's more than what we just talked about.
Yeah, it's a holistic thing. Like, you can't certainly ignore the different aspects. Like, food is an important thing. Puja is, doing it religiously, doing it the way it should be done. It's very important too. Bhog is important, hospitality is important. When we are doing more than handful of, professional concerts, light and sound becomes very, very important. So putting everything together and post-pandemic, with the inflation and everything, the budget is enormous, but I can say that it is actually brings in a lot of businesses for the community. And one of the things that we try to do in our events, we give an opportunity to all the, local vendors and the businesses to have a showcase, to have a roadshow for their products. So that way community kind of makes the connection to the businesses, and it's B2C and sometimes it's B2B model as well. Businesses talk to the businesses. But the crux of why we actually put together such a stage is always like we want to actually help out the community and the businesses from our community, especially the small businesses, to come in and make a mark within those 3 days and do their livelihood.
So what's your name?
Ayushi,
And where do you live?
Fremont.
And how did you get connected with Bay Area Prabashi?
So my mom, through my mother, so she's Bitan, she's the in Prawashi, and I've just, in the beginning, I've just attended all the events, and now I think I've started volunteering like few years back, and I've been liking it a lot. Yeah.
So from youngster perspective, you get to learn all the rituals, the authentic traditions, the culture, being in US, like how do you connect with all of this?
I think by attending the pujos in person, and I think just seeing everything visually and just being there with everyone, it's very connecting. So I think that's the only way to be able to connect with all the traditions.
That's perfect. That's exciting. So joining us is Alia, and she's going to give out a youngster perspective. She's an 11th grader. She has been coming to Bay Area Prabashi Durga Pujos, and she has also been participating in the past in Odishi dances and other art forms. And I have seen your wonderful performances. I have seen you in beautiful Bengali sari. So I know you've been one such lucky youngster who is truly enjoying Indian culture right here in Silicon Valley and taking the legacy forward. So what's your take on Durga Puja 2023 by Bay Area Prabashi?
I'm really excited, actually. I've been overhearing the conversations between my dad and everyone else on the board. Just whoever's involved with the puja, they've been talking about it constantly, nonstop, especially since we're going back to our previous location back, I think, in 2016 or 17. I don't even remember because I was so young. And I guess it's kind of exciting for me because it's been a while since we've gone back to Chabot, so just hearing about it, and especially such a large puja, that to $500,000 in the budget, is just wild, and it's insane to me. And Shaan, of course, he's an amazing singer, so knowing that he'll be there is just exciting news.
Any favorite number of Shaan that you want to share with the viewers?
I think from one of Shah Rukh Khan's movies.
दुनिया में लोगों ने दिल अपने फिर थामे आया हूँ लेकर मैं फिर कितने हंगामे जरा देखो कौन आ गया है ज़माने पे जो छा गया है
Prabashi rocks lot of bands are joining, like we have a fashion show and you have numerous segments. So tell us more about the local artists as well.
Yes, so this year we are bringing together a total talent, I think local talent of 160 performers. There's going to be a theme song for Pravashi that was recorded on the 50th anniversary kickoff when we celebrated in April, and as well as a big dance performance that would be done by, primarily choreographed by Labuni and also through our artistic director Urmi.
That's beautiful. So, there will be elements from West Bengal, of course, because you're a Bengali organization, but I see a lot of Bollywood also into it, and then a huge amount of divine element. So give us a little more about that.
Yes, so Bengal is amazing, but at the same time we are becoming more and more global. Even in our volunteering team, there are Jamais of coming from non-Bengali and Bahus coming from non-Bengali background. So I think it's more about Indian culture and Indian representation that we're trying to present in Bay Area. And we love our kids are from next generation. They connect more with, I would say, Indo-American and Indian culture rather than just Bengali. So we are still keeping the Bengali essence, but really making it open for the entire audience so they can all come and participate and enjoy.
Perfecto, and let's rejoice together, let's celebrate together, let's dive in the Bengali culture, purchase some nice Bengali saris which will be on the display there, some authentic handloom from some very great designers, plus a nice fashion walk from Subarna, the Subarna collection, the Subarna Ray collection. So I think it's all weaving out very well, and Bitan, all the very best.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you and everyone in Bay Area, in the Bay Area Pravashi's 50th Durga Puja, which is happening in Chabot College from October 20th to 22nd.
चांद सिफारिश जो करता हमारी देता वो तुमको बता शर्मो हया के पर्दे गिरा के करनी है हमको खता जिद है अब तो है खुद को मिटाना होना है तुझ में फना
Mahakavi Kalidas has said, Danin Panin Natu Kankanaha. The beauty of bangles is not in wearing them, but to give away. And especially when great organizations like Bay Area Pravashi are making philanthropic efforts, you shouldn't even give a second thought, For all their cultural celebrations and for all their philanthropic work, it is very necessary that we keep supporting, keep lending great support for the great work such organizations are performing. And I know you have been extending help to artisans back in India, especially I've been hearing about that Datta. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, that was really something we started last year. We did what we could do last year, but the fundamental problem, Bengal actually has got many different great forms of arts, and some of them are actually being really dying industry, and people need help. So the idea behind launching the artisans' help was to kind of get the funding straight to them, to help their family and promote the culture, promote their work, and bring them straight to the bigger stage, bigger audience. And Bay Area and US is one of the market that they can actually thrive on and make a difference in terms of the work that and the craftsmanship this country has been seeing. So we truly believe that we have a lot to offer, as a country, as a region, and we are not using our full potential. So I think we are going to be continuing doing that, but we also trying to set up some sort of platform so that the arts and the forms can be elevated and bring to the world a lot more effectively without hoops.
Yeah, so besides Sharbari Datta, who is back in Kolkata, I see a lot of vendor organizations who showcase beautiful, unique works from Kolkata and other parts of Bengal in your events. You know, like in Sharmila Tagore event in last year's Durga Puja, there were like very unique vendors who were showcasing very unique work. So tell us a little more about what's coming up this time.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, you know, that you kind of brought up that point. I'd like to actually touch on that point for one or two, for 30 seconds before I get on to the uniqueness about the Golden Jubilee celebration. One thing that when we bring an art and, as sort of a heritage, over here in US, we try to do it in a way that kind of brings them the visibility, brings the artist the visibility, and it also gets to the media in a way that those people can benefit. If not us, there's going to be somebody else. Like last year, we got the decoration from someone in Konnagar, and that person has actually now been very popular. He's been doing the decoration for many other organizations. The Pratima that we had back in 2020, 2021, he's doing a lot more Pratimas for last 2 years because he has got the connections, got the vibe. So, our efforts are always in the same line. We just not only try to bring the uniqueness, but we also try to make the connection. That way the folks back home get benefited over a period of time.
So tell us a little more about like so many people gathering at your home and doing such a wonderful job. It's like lots of hard work for many weeks out here.
Yeah, this is really fun. And it's like everybody feel home here. That's what I believe. I guess I just open it up for everybody. And we are actually having fun for last couple of weeks, and it will continue until Durga Puja. And this is really fun. Durga Puja already started. We feel every weekend actually I play music for Durga Puja, and we celebrate and we enjoy the fun work.
That's beautiful. What's your name?
Divyansh Chaturvedi.
And tell us a little more about everything that's going on, because the excitement is increasing by the day.
Oh, absolutely. Like this started almost 3-4 weeks back, right? It's exciting. We are all getting together over the weekend. बड़े structures बना रहे हैं, and it's just fun. So waiting all to see it go up. So definitely it's going to be fun. Join us.
So this is like a big project, and everyone is like trying to put in their piece of sweat and labor. Why the pandal needs so much? Back in Calcutta also I heard like crores of rupees are invested.
Absolutely, it's Durga Puja, right? And Durga Puja is our biggest festival, and this is Provashi, in Bay Area. If you want to go to a Durga Puja, that's Provashi. So everyone have to come to Chabot College on 20 to 22nd for Provashi Durga Puja, and as part of it, it's a 50th year. So we have to make it grand. We have to make it the best one possible, and that's why.
So this is the 50th anniversary celebrations. It's really going to be extra special, extra rocking. Tell us a little more about what's going to happen on this Durga Puja.
Oh, this Durga Puja is special. So everything is handmade from scratch. That's the first thing. Design is handmade. We are going to have amazing cultural programs as well. We are also having Shaan here. He's a sensation. We also have Bratati and Srikanto for Bengali songs. So it's beautiful. It's a super jam-packed event that we are going to host in Chabot College this year. So I'm very excited and looking forward to it. And Bay Area walo, don't miss it. Yeah.
And surely I have been looking that you are contributing to various different segments that are coming up in this 3-day of wonderful celebration on 20th, 21st and 22nd. So what are those little segments?
For me, it's I'm handling the Shaan's hospitality. I'm handling the sponsorship, one part of the sponsorship with Philips and the other team members. And then I'm handling the fashion walk, which is going to happen on Saturday 6:30 at Chabot College with the Bollywood designer Subarna. Oh, that will be something unique and phenomenal show. And apart from that, I am doing in a little different project this time. I am curating all the articles from the last 30 years of Probashi's magazine. I'm going to make one collector's
special magazine this year. So yeah, this is the intense job, and I don't think that apart from Prabashi team and Prabashi team members, any other organizations can do those kind of all the phenomenal and unique streamlined in one Durga Puja. So we all are working as a team. There is nothing like that I'm doing that and he is doing something else. No, we all are like a family, and we are collaborating, and we are working with each other, and we are planning to make the Durga Puja one of the best Durga Puja in the US.
Yay! I'm myself looking forward to come to Bay Area Prabashi Durga Puja, cover the special pandal, cover the Pujo and all the special activities, the fashion show that you talked about, and yeah, watch us on YoIndiaTV. You know, members have lot of benefits. You know, membership comes with a lot of incentives for Bay Area Prabashi people. So tell us a little more about what's special this time at the time of Durga Puja.
Yeah, we are a membership-based organization, so it's in our foundation, and we truly take care of our members. Members enjoy their membership throughout the year, Durga Puja, Diwali, you know, and then New Year, then the summer festival, and picnic, summer picnic, and Saraswati Puja. So this year we are actually paying special attention for our members to enjoy a wide variety of authentic Bengali dishes for all 3 days. Friday is going to be Indo-Chinese, and that's going to be for people as a sponsorship appreciation dinner. Donor members with premium upgrades are going to be part of that. Saturday lunch, it's Vogue, it's a vegetarian lunch. The traditional lunch is going to be served, but dinner there's going to be goat biryani, chicken chop, salad, rasgulla. And Sunday this year we are going to be doing hilcha, and there's going to be a very, very special order. It's a very close to heart Bengali dish for many Bengali people for years and generations.
So those who don't know about this particular fish, you know, why don't you give out like what kind of fish is hilcha? Is it a special dish?
The fish itself is very, very special. It only gets produced in the Bay of Bengal, West Bengal and Bangladesh. It's a very special fish. I mean, people over here, they're crazy about salmon, but it even tastes better than salmon in my opinion. But the fish is a very special fish. But the preparation also, it's called short-shailis. It's mustard and the fish with it's amazing. I think my wife can actually talk about it a little bit better than what I can actually say about it. But there's like, people who have tasted this, they can truly make the difference from other fishes and other dishes in the market. It's a true Bengali delicacy. So there's going to be a lot of Bengali delicacies this year on 50th events on people's platter. Our menu is very exhausted, and we are actually getting the best of the best vendors to prepare the food for all our members. They also enjoy the preferred seating. They are being treated very differently, and they have their own benefits. So I would actually strongly request our people to consider, especially the elderly people who actually have issues, then they must actually consider becoming a member, because there's kind of lot of relaxation and lot of different avenues for them to get comfortable and enjoy the event throughout those 3 days.
Perfecto.
जरा तेरा नशा मैं चख लूं, आया मैं तेरी गली। जरा तेरा नशा मैं चख लूं, आया मैं तेरी गली। मुसु मुसु हासी देव मलाई लाई, मुसु मुसु हासी देव। जरा मुस्कुरा दे, जरा मुस्कुरा दे, ऐ खुशी।